I don't know if you mentioned it, Dave, but Bank of Canada held rates last week again. So that's, I think, the fifth time now they've held rates, fifth. Yep. So, that just creates further confidence. I had multiple people I talked to right after the announcement on Wednesday and Thursday were like, oh, I heard Bank of Canada held rates and that fixed rates are coming down. And like, you have to re-explain to them that like, they're not correlated and so on. But it gets people having confidence. Like, even if they don't fully understand what's happening, they see the sentiment of like, okay, the market is calming. Everything is staying stagnant in the sense that there's no crazy fluctuations up or down. It creates further confidence in buyers, and then it gets people out having those conversations again. So I think we're going to keep seeing that. I think there is still a lack of supply right now, given that, over the last year, there have been people sitting on the sidelines. I think a lot of those people are coming back to the table now, and we're going to see double the buyers. And if rates do start to come down, which it seems like is inevitable at this point, fixed rates are already down, but variable rates seem to be on the way down in the coming, 3 to 6 months at the absolute latest. Again, no guarantee, but that's what we're seeing or thinking. So it's only going to drive prices up. I mean, that's just the nature of the business. And if there's more people out shopping, like you said, Dave, there's going to be more of those situations where there's more than one person that wants the same home because of that lack of supply. And who knows what that's going to do for the market. But I think it will also create further supply in the sense that people will see the opportunities and say, oh, maybe we should list. And maybe now is the time to downsize or what have you. So we'll see what happens. But I think the next 6 months, I mean, I said this in December and January, that I think the next 5 to 6 months are going to be the best times to buy in the foreseeable future. I still stand by that. I think if you wait till June or July, to get into the place that you think is well priced today, it may be out of reach in 3 to 6 months, from a pricing standpoint.
It was something that, to your point, Paul, on those comments and things that we talked about a while ago, but Tip Macklem in this week's rate announcement, who's the governor of the Bank of Canada, specifically stated they cannot move right now on rates solely because it's going to fuel the real estate market because there is not enough supply. He specifically had spoke in his rate announcement to the fact that we don't have enough supply and Canada needs to address the supply issue, and that a lowering of rates, they're going to have to do it slowly and really watch it solely because it's going to fuel the real estate market because the demand is pent up there. They're very cognizant of it. That's the only reason why they are holding. And I still think that they won't be making any change until June or July solely for that fact, and kind of waiting over the next couple of months. I think if it wasn't for the fact that we have such pent up demand, that they would have looked to start lowering rates this past announcement. But he specifically stated, like, address that, and that of the 2.9% in inflationary rate, that the majority of that is made up of shelter costs. He acknowledged that the predominant portion of the inflationary numbers now are shelter, so mortgage interest costs.
6.8% or something, 6.2%.
But he wanted to, but he can't drop it too quickly and too soon because of, I know we took a lot of flack and comments on a lot of our podcasts and on YouTube.
I know I'm going to get it for even just that comment right now.
Oh, you're getting it for sure, Paul.
Oh yeah.
But and there's one listener in particular, I don't even know that he listens to full episodes, but likes to comment a lot. We said a long time ago that it was going to be June or July and that it was as a result of pent up demand. And so this is the first time that I feel that it was specifically really addressing that. Coming up in April as well as a new budget announcement. So we're just going to start seeing what the federal government is announcing in their April budget as far as addressing housing. And apparently that's going to be the number one issue that they're looking at addressing. Whether they have anything in there for first-time home buyers. We saw last year the first-time home buyer TFSA account, savings account kind of come in. So we'll see in the new budgetary release next month if there's anything addressing first-time home buyers, if there's anything about lengthening amortizations for them or whatever it may be. But I'm curious to see how that information starts rolling out over the next few weeks too.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe because we'd really like that.